Welcome everyone! Yes, I did have a disclaimer put up for this one. Yes, it is an NES title. I am emulating it because I could not get the cartridge at a reasonable price. Everyone wants to charge over $100 for this cartridge. So I said, hell with it. If I can't buy the cartridge, I will emulate it. Now this game is originally a PC game. And the PC game has no music. Which is good in many ways because in order to get immersed into it, silence is the key to fear. Hey, can you close this door in the kitchen? So in this version is slightly different from the PC version. In this version, you're rescuing your sister. In the PC version, you're rescuing your brother. So I'm not sure why that particular change was made, but hey, what the heck? It's still the same game regardless. But it doesn't change a whole lot. Oh man. I go on Discord and I've got 15 notification that shows up. Most of it's on Michael's server. See, I got 10 of them in one day, and they're pointless. Not intentionally bashing on Michael. I like Michael and everything like that. But the number of notifications that he's got on his Discord is surmountable, and I'm okay with updating people on Discord using the @everyone tag, but there are some times you just do it because you're doing it, and I'm a mod on there, so alright, let me pull up, because there's a lot of things I don't remember about this game. I did defeat this game on an emulator, no less. Okay, let's see. Where is Phoenix? We spoke to him about him being late. Alright, so let's give this a start. Look out! The last thing you remember before blacking out was a shadowy figure appearing in the road. Okay. Well, we forgot. How's that? How's that? Okay, now I gotta re-click on this. And the road in front of you. You heard your sister cry out as you swerved the car into this tree. You realize that you are alone. Your sister must have gone for help. The smell of gasoline fills the air. You must have punctured the tank. You pry yourself free of the steering wheel, intent on finding your sister. Alright, so we need to open, and we gotta open this car door. Car door opens with some effort. So we're gonna move. An explosion erupts behind you as your car bursts into flames. At least it will save you the cost of a tow. I don't know about that. You find yourself standing in front of an old mansion. It gives you the creeps. Alright. So there are things that we need to... This is... You just search. Alright. So we're going to open the mailbox. Gonna open the envelope. No. And we're gonna take the pendant. You pick up the pendant and it begins to sparkle. Then the door of the mansion opens and dares you to enter. Hey, Bluey Films! This music hits hard. Oh, I bet it does. Could your sister be in there? Alright. So we're going to examine this letter. This note reads, Dear Master, please forgive me. My health prevents me from aiding you in your battle against the evil Draken. You teach your students well. They become too powerful for their own good. Enclosed is an amulet that should look familiar. Wear this charm and think of me. The undead will surely fear it. Still, the evil, my friend, set it free for the sake of the family. Fare thee well. And let's examine the pendant. It's a pendant with a large jewel set in it. Alright. So we are going to move. Alright. Why don't you watch and find out, Phoenix? Alright. So, as you enter, the door slams shut behind you. This foyer is a large and luxurious room. Still, it seems strangely oppressive. Alright, we're going to open... Now you can click on the screen above or down at the bottom. So, we're going to go right ahead and move right in here. Okay. This room was designed for deep thought and research. That's a little elaborate for a library. Open the MacBook. we're going to examine it. About magic in general. Magic is not good nor bad. That's not an accurate statement, actually. Because it depends on the magic you're using. If it is used properly, good may result from it. Again, that's also not true because it also depends on the magic you're casting. If it is not used properly, terrible things can happen. Again, it depends on the magic. What follows are a few magical spells. From nothing it shall form, and none shall see thee. Clarity. Awake to a sleep. Moment. To still. 6 legs or more. Bend to your will. Stellini. If the path is barred with more than one, the storm to come to make them run. Thundidi. From here to there, when stone walls impair. Telemaze. You memorize the magic words. Ah, Magbook disappeared. Alright. Okay. So, that's been taken care of. This hallway is much too quiet. You feel like something is waiting to get you. Yeah, this is the hallway that's going to scare the crap out of all of you. And first time players, they get kind of a setback here. But instead of that, we're going to... The floor creaks under your weight. Bad floor. So let's see here. I am eventually going to have to go through all of these anyways. So, it's a small closet. So I am going to be taking quite a bit of stuff here. Take the mop. Take the dirty box. Take the hat box. Take the spray. Take the no ghost. Take the ashtray. Take the soapbox. Take the pesticide. Take the bowl. Alright. Let's see. Open the hat box. Take the hat. What would you like to use this on? This hat is too small for your head. Well, crap! It's a box of detergent. You close the soap box. Nothing's in here. You close the dirty box. Alright. When you pull the chain, the light turns on. Alright, well, we're gonna go out. And we're back down. Take the spider cider. Alright, so I'm gonna open the bottle of No Ghost. And I'm going to try to open a door. A strange woman appears. She is dressed like Scarlett O'Hara. Well, what would you like to use this on? Scarlett O'Hara become gone. You pour the foul-smelling liquid on the bell. She lets out a horrifying scream as she begins to melt away. So, if you don't get rid of her, any door you touch, she's gonna kill you. Alright. We did that. We did a thing. Okay. I need to open it won't open. Was I supposed to get spider cider somewhere? Okay. Well, obviously I need to go back upstairs. And we're gonna move. The spiral staircase leads to the second floor. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I want this. And I want to out. And bedroom is sparsely furnished. It is probably a guest bedroom. Open the bureau. Obviously, I'm going to take. Before there was solid-state technology, there were big radios. This must be the master bedroom. There is a stale smell about this room. Let's take a few things. Take the candle. Take the bottle. Diary. Open the diary too. This diary reads, I have lost control of Drakan. My star student now fancies himself a master. Though his power is strong, his spirit is weak. He is easily corrupted by the dark spirits of greed and power. My servant, more aware than I, sealed the star in my hingeless box. They're locked away beyond his stare. I've hidden the key. A chair knows where. A chair knows where. It's an old wheelchair. Well, he's not talking about that one. I'm pretty sure he's not. It won't open. It's locked. It seems to be an ordinary bedroom. You feel very, very weak. Pressure begins to bear down on you. Well, first of all, I want to take this. And we are going to leave this room immediately. Open the diary 1. This diary reads, my star is gone but not lost. Master servant will pay for his betrayal. The vehicle of my power has not yet served its purpose. When it sets me free, I will have a chance to realize my unlimited potential. The forces of the technological society will be unprepared for the likes of me. I will not be denied. My victory is inevitable. Alright. I'm going to go on good faith that what's happening here? The evil air that pervades these states seems to have invaded your very being. Your head and chest feel heavy and thick. This parlor has lost little of its original charm. Alright. Open the door. This chair is another fine example of the exquisite antique furniture in this house. flowers in this vase are very beautiful. Yeah, it was just a ghost. From here you have a splendid view of the desolate estate. A large black spider quickly runs by you along the railing. What would you like to use this on? No matter how hard you try, nothing will come out. Okay. Contains pesticide. Won't open. Well, it's a veranda railing. The deserted land spreads out before you. Nothing happened. How hard you try, nothing will come out. Alright. Did I pick up what is called spider cider? A white aerosol stream sprays from the spider cider can. It leaves the railing sticky. Okay. Let's go back. You're on the veranda. The spider becomes paralyzed as it comes into contact with the spider cider. You feel a force taking over your mind. You know that it is not your own. You begin to feel almost at home here among the undead. No, you say out loud, shaking your head. I will find my sister. Oh, I'm going to take this spider. From nothing it shall form, and none shall see thee. Awake to a sleep, movement 6 legs or more, bend to your will. If the path is barred with more than one, this storm to come to make them rest. From here to there, with stone walls and pair. Okay. There is a green liquid inside the bottle. Seems to have stopped the spider. Alright. Something is hidden over my mind. Back out to the hall. Alright. This is an impressive sight. You could throw a terrific birthday bash in this room. It's one of the... It's made by the same developers as Shadowgate. Alright. Suddenly, it feels like an evil presence is trying to take over your body. You feel like you are going insane. You wonder how long you can stand against this evil force. The kitchen seems to have been a recent addition. Could there be anything to eat here? Okay. Let's just take everything. No. Okay. Need to go back. The evil presence proves too much for you. You are united with the massive horde of undead that inhabit this estate. You turn around to see your horrific new master. A blood-red skull smiling fiendishly at you. Your quest is over. This pantry smells musty and stuffy. I don't really care. I'm taking everything. No, it's not a time thing. I walked into a room and I ended up getting possessed. Okay. Whoever had occupied this room must have been satisfied with small accommodations. The lack of dust tells you that this is a servant's room. Okay. Suddenly, a spirit covered in chains stands before you. This is my room. Who let you in here? Draken must have sent you. You cannot have it. You cannot have my precious. I have hidden it. No, you must leave. Leave me and my precious alone. Yes, all alone. What's happening to you? The evil air that pervades the estate seems to have invaded your very being. Your head and chest feel heavy and thick. What? What would you like to use this on? You wheel back and throw the unconscious spider at the ghost. The ghost shrieks at the sight of the stunned spider. Flustered and frightened, the spirit dissolves from view. Alright. Guess what I'm doing. Open the diary 3. This diary reads, the master would not or could not, so I have stolen Draken's star. He is an evil soul. Unlike the master, he uses his power for amusement and profit. He is not concerned with spiritual enlightenment. There is no compassion. With his power, I grow weak. I am dying. I have hidden the star in Master's special box. It never opens. It has no locks. Draken's star never discerns. In fire it freezes. In ice it burns. Alright. Whatever. I'll take the pillow. Because I can. Okay. And I'm going to use the knife on this. You slice open the couch and find a key. Take P1. You feel a force taking over your mind. You know that it is not your own. You begin to feel almost at home here among the undead. No, you say out loud, shaking your head. I will find my sister. I gotta figure out how to do away with that. Alright, a large blood-red ruby. You feel some sort of strange power running through it. I think the ruby's causing me to do that. All that crap. I should never have picked it up. Click, the closet is unlocked. Let's take box, scroll, the box has been shrink wrapped. What's this? It seems to be generating heat inside it. It won't open. Alright. Nothing happens. Okay. They rolled up scroll sealed with wax. Open the scroll. It reads gold, silver, and mercury. Together they form a key. Open the scroll 3. The scroll reads, the heart of the garden maze contains the Blothany gem. It is guarded by he who moves as the moon. Suddenly, it feels like an evil presence is trying to take over your body. You feel like you are going insane. You wonder how long you can stand against this evil force. A dark liquid sloshes inside the bottle. Wow. Alright, we are getting the heck out of here. When you throw the box in the fireplace, it burns up. Clouds of smoke billow from the fireplace. The light reflects off the star, the blinding radiance. It must have been in the box. Take the star. This heavy brass star bears the inscription Fire and Ice. Imagine that this is a game room. Look, the cabinet is unlocked. The old-looking doll is shaped like a gypsy fortune teller. The detail on the doll makes you think that it is almost alive. speak to the gypsy doll, saying, wait, what happened? Oh. Never mind. It seems that no one has heard you. You shouted, still leaning as loudly as possible. Nothing happens. The evil presence proves too much for you. You are united with the masked horde of undead that inhabit this estate. You turn around to see your horrific new master, a blood-red skull smiling fiendishly at you. Your quest is over. You shouted cautiously as loudly as possible. You feel tingling in the air when you chant the spell. A cloud suddenly appears around you, blotting out your surroundings. Almost as quickly as it came, it leaves. The spell took a lot out of you. You shouted Thundidi as loudly as possible. Nothing happens. You shouted Telemes as loudly as possible. You look down at your body and see it momentarily begin to disappear. You get a sickening feeling in your stomach and everything goes black. Then suddenly the sensation fades. You feel extremely tired and you wish this nightmare would end soon. Okay, enough of that. Alright. Speak to the gypsy doll saying... Alright, well that didn't do me any good at all. Well, first of all, let me examine it. The old-looking doll is shaped like a gypsy fortune teller. The detail on the doll makes you think that it is almost alive. This must be some sort of trophy room. You feel sorry for the animals that were killed only for sport. Take the cage. You're in the backyard. In the distance, you can see 3 buildings. You should leave what you don't need here. Happening to you. The evil air that pervades the estate seems to have invaded your being. Your head and chest feel heavy and thick. I think this ruby is what's causing this. So ask yourself where you should leave this. Ask yourself, where should you leave this? Discard the ruby. I think that was my problem. You stand before the greenhouse. The glass is covered with dust. Water streams from the can into the hardened, cracked soil. A tiny sprout has pushed its nose out of the dry dirt. Alright. Okay. Can I water it again? The previously lifeless clay pot now sports a lush green plant. The water comes out of the watering can. It must be empty. Can I take the plant now? Can't take it. Watering can with water, it starts getting heavy. You now have to question the reliability of your eyes. You think you see a somewhat cute, abstract creature with a key in its hand. Hand prance by. Oh no! Both sweetness and sourness mixed into your mouth. Suddenly your body begins to age, a year for every second. In moments your body blows away in the wind. Well, we're not going to eat it this time. But I'm sure going to grow this plant. Not gonna eat it. Alright. Stand at the entrance of the large domed building. Back there, see a bird fly past you. As you approach the building, you see that it is guarded by two menacing dogs. Dogs, you say to yourself. Why did it have to be dogs? Thundee! Suddenly lightning begins to flash and you hear the loud peril of thunder. At this, the dogs recoil, they put their tails between their legs and scamper away. The door is now unguarded. Open the door. Man, ever since I got rid of that ruby, I have not had any issues. Alright, use a match on use it on the candle holder. Okay. You stand in solemn awe in this abandoned house of worship. You feel the presence of long dead worshippers. The flame is put near the candles, it starts burning. Alright, let's see. Do I want to take something? Let me take this. You fill the goblet. You see the altar move to the side. Wow, you found a secret passage. Oh, let's peek. Shouted Ptolemy's as loudly as possible. Oh, wow. Alright. Do I want to take the candle? Yes. Be no keyhole. You really don't want to climb down there. There is a spider down there that's bigger than a bread box. can't go through the door until you open it. Alright. This heavy stone bust displays a look of his self-righteousness on its marble face. Wait to sleep movements. You shouted Stellini as loudly as possible. Alright, maybe I need to go down. You really don't want to climb down there. Really? That spider's bad news. Don't try to go down there. The spider that's down there would rip you to shreds. Oh, what do you know? It's a giant spider. It crushes your tiny body in its large, powerful jaws. I don't have any more. I was thinking that I could use Stellini on it, but no, that doesn't seem to work. I have pesticide, but for some reason, I can't use it. Beautifully crafted ornament is attached firmly to the wall. Desecrating this shrine is not a good idea. Stone altar. Huh. Oh, I'm supposed to go out the door, but... Well, I'm not... Well, yeah, we are actually. Well, I increased it. Well, I can't do nothing here. So I gotta go back to the church. And try to get to the maze. But I have to figure out how. Come on. Okay. No one has heard you. That doesn't work. Okay. I'm confused about talking to the doll and the head here. Okay. Self-righteousness on his marble face. am I missing? Where did I get... Okay. Bear with me one moment here. Oh, there was another scroll. Okay. Alright, let me examine. Part of the garden maze contains the Wilding gem. Okay. Aha. Okay. Alright. I need to go... Certainly not even here. cold and dark. You notice that there is no toilet. Could this awful chill be coming from? Open the scroll 1. The scroll reads, Doll, doll, wilt thou lead the lost? You memorize the magic words. Ah, scroll 1 disappeared. You shouted doll doll as loudly as possible. A weird voice emerges from the doll's lips. Talk to my pious brother. He can help you find your sister. A word from him can open doors in high places. You memorize the magic words. Okay, that's what I needed. You shouted, "Oh Sesame," as loudly as possible. The marble bus speaks. It moans these words. Let the door be opened for this poor strayed lamb, but he must not travel in darkness. As soon as the statue stops speaking, the door opens. You step into a large yard. You can see a stone maze in the distance. A horrifying apparition in the shape of a classic ghost swoops down upon you like a bird of prey. The thing's offended by the flames and flies off its supernatural home. You wonder where you are. All you can see is stone walls. You feel that you are lost in a very strange place. You seem to recall something written on that old scroll. The scroll reads, "The heart of the garden maze contains the Blazini gem, guarded by he who moves as the moon." Alright. So, let's go forward. Move north. Move west. North. zombie stands before you. There is no doubt in your mind that this creature is undead. A mysterious light suddenly shoots out of the pendant. The zombie is blasted right in the face. A blue nimbus engulfs the body of the zombie and with a flash disappears. See a tombstone that has been carved quite differently than the others. In a gesture of kindness, you put the bouquet at the foot of the headstone. The tombstone slides away, revealing a secret passageway. Fuel to make 3 animals appear. Show a monster. Right. 3 cages have been sealed within the 4 walls of the maze. Click the cages unlocked. Suddenly, something jumps out of the cages. 3 animals jump out of the cages. They are confused by their freedom and now in new surroundings. Would you like to use this on? You grab the hawk and put it in the cage. Suddenly, the snake attacks the cat. It is amazingly swift. The snake's middle quickly swells up. Before your eyes is the biggest, strangest creature you've ever seen. It bounces up and down. There is some kind of jewel behind it. What would you like to use this on? Alright, open. As soon as you opened the cage, the bird flew off. The strange creature was utterly fascinated by the bird. It gave chase to eat it. Well, there you go. Take the jewel. beautiful jewel is large and heavy. It must be the Blothany gem. Alright. You shouted Ptolemy's as loudly as possible. It's the entrance to the labyrinth. This magic word probably can carry you instantly from the inside of the maze to its entrance. Now I understand what it means to go from here to there, you say to yourself. Down, from here, go down the left path to the next. Okay. Use the jewel on the... Okay. This is a Shadowgate reference. You inserted the gem in the hole, it fits perfectly. Suddenly the gem begins sending off sparks. You get the feeling that the silver orbs have something to do with this. Viola, the door opens. As soon as you enter the room, you are shocked to discover a floating blue creature. It seems to be some sort of guardian. You hear it hiss something about food. Alright. Suddenly, the strange creature's hungry eyes light up. It attacks the fruit and swallows it down with one gulp. Satisfied, the hideous creature belches and disappears. Well. Good thing I grabbed the fruit. Alright. This looks like Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory. Okay, let's try open. Something is written on the safe. First, the secret numbers. Last, the right button. Alright. did it. That was the correct combination. Use the axe on the jar and take the cookie. Return all the way to the game room. Come on. Alright, so let's take it, and we're going to use using all your strength, you swing the axe. With a crash, both the axe and the cookie jar shattered into pieces. Aha! You were right. There was a cookie in the jar. Alright. Set the cookie on the plate. The creature finally stops running. He grabs the waiting cookie and quickly runs away. In his haste, he leaves the key which he had carried with him. Take key 2. Back to the laboratory. Alright. Oh, I'm almost done. Click the door is unlocked. Ouch! With a thud, you land on the floor of this cave. You notice that there's about 5 inches of tar on the ground. Nope. You shouted Stellini as loudly as possible. The spider's movements grind to a halt. It seems to have gone to sleep. Wow. So that was clearly a mistake on my part. You stand in a section of cave that is mysteriously frozen. An acrid mist rises from the frozen sludge of the cave mouth. The misty tendrils form themselves into a robed human figure. He says, "You come. I've been waiting for you. Please listen to me. Long ago, I dueled with my disciple, Draken, in this place. I confined him here in the ice, but his power was too much for me. I'm now forever locked in this dimension, with only the ability to protect my image into this cave. I ask a favor of you, my son. Send the sleeping Draken in the ice away into the dark world." With that, the old man disappears. So, I need to use... With a shout, you throw the brass star into the ice. Suddenly, a flaming apparition appears. Steam bursts from the ice as it rapidly melts. The melting ice mass creates a flow of water that rushes into the next cave. The melting ice, the current sweeps a human figure from within the ice into the next cave. Suddenly, the old man reappears. "Hurry, before he can awake. You must eject him into the dark world. Do as I request." Okay. With that, he again disappears. The current suddenly pulls you under and you are swept away. Sputtering, you stand up in the watering and notice that you are in a very small cave. Alright. In his dark robe, the frozen figure begins to thaw rapidly. This has to be Draken. Alright. Suddenly, Draken's eyes open wide. He's awake. He grabs your arm and, using your weight and momentum, he sends you hurtling into the pit. Shocked, you fall helplessly into the abyss and begin your long descent into darkness. Okay. So, I'm going to use... the star again. This moan echoes for quite some time, gradually fading. Found an exit. This leads you straight to a door. As you enter the room, the door slams closed behind you. You heard your sister's voice crying out. It sounds like it's coming from above you. Suddenly, the screaming stops. Nope, doesn't work. That's the door I just came through. Help! It's your sister's voice. It sounds closer than before. Your sister must be on this floor somewhere. You must be getting close. Seems to be an ordinary bedroom. You feel very, very weak pressure begin to bear down on you. You're inside a bathroom. As you enter the bathroom, the door slams shut behind you. Your sister's screams are deafeningly loud in here. It almost seems as if she is on top of you. As you turn on the faucet, water gushes out. Too high for you to reach. The water in the bathtub now begins to overflow. It's too high for you to reach. The tub begins to fill rapidly. The drain doesn't appear to be working correctly. The water's really getting deep. Too bad you didn't bring your rubber duck. Water continues floating, flooding the bathroom. Water continues flowing, flooding the bathroom. Bubbling, the water level rises. Your head is almost touching the ceiling. If the water level goes any higher, you're in deep trouble. You did it. It's opened. You wonder what is on the other side. You come out into the attic. It's your big sister, at last. You found her. She seems to be ignoring you. Come on, sis. You shout at her, but she doesn't move. Alright. You slap your sister. Sis, what's wrong with you, you ask? Suddenly, a horrible spirit comes out of your sister's body and screeches at you. The thing begins to speak in a low rattle. This little one is too weak for me. I need new blood and a stronger body. I need you. I will have you. You will join us now. In horror, your sister shakes her head, gets up, and jumps out the window. Now that she's safe, it's time to deal with you. You shout at the undead nightmare. Alright. Oh, there it is. Drink this, you say, as you splash the water on the spirit. The hideous creature screams in pain at the touch of the water. In an instant, the menacing apparition fades into nothingness, leaving no tangible evidence of his having been there. You climb through the window out onto the balcony. You are surprised that the air is so mild. In fact, a warm, pleasant breeze wafts past. A bright, warm sun begins to shine through the clouds. Then you see your sister. Sis, you're okay, you shout as you hug her. Of course I am, silly, your sister replies. I just went into this house a couple of minutes ago. At least it seemed like a couple of minutes ago. Guess I fell asleep. Boy, what a nightmare I had. You hug your sister again, thanking heaven above that it's all over. Your sister is now herself again. You are aware of a sense of peace and triumph. It was a nightmare, wasn't it? She asked hesitantly. You see fear in her eyes. With a smile, you reply, of course it was, sis. It's a real bad dream. Let's go home, you say, as you and your sister step into the warm golden glow of the summer sun. Hold on, my microphone came off. There we go. Alright. Down the pit, Dragon goes. Now I have Shadowgate and Deja Vu on a cartridge. And I also have the remastered version of Shadowgate. So, if we do have an opening for Friday again, I can try to play one of those games. I won't play the remastered Shadowgate quite yet, but it is something that we can work towards in the future. What? Okay. Yeah, whenever there's another opening, I will do Shadowgate, and then we'll do Uninvited. I will hold off on the remake of Shadowgate. I will not do Shadowgate 64. That is out of the question. I tried emulating it. It's pretty bad. Now, Deja Vu 2 is different. There is a sequel to it. It wasn't originally on an NES card. I do believe they had released it on Game Boy, but I think there's an unofficial NES port of it. Alright, are we doing a raid now? Because I do not want to start this game over. This one playthrough of it is fine for me. What? Alright, so a lot of you have probably already have noticed that we are starting to post Shadow the Hedgehog. The first episode premieres June 13th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be posting it in other servers that are not associated with Acme Studios, just to kind of get an audience brewing. I think that's where I want to go with that. Leo's been putting them all together and posting them and editing them. Now that he can get access onto the computer, which is the reason why it was delayed before, because even though I gave him the password before, he couldn't remember it. Which I can't understand why, but that's beside the point. But starting to post it now. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I think there's about 34 premieres set up right now, and I think more is going to be set up. So it's going to be an everyday thing. So keep an eye out on those. You can have it so where it notifies you when it begins the air so you don't miss it. And no, it's not a live stream like Ruby says it is. No. You'll see a countdown. It's like pay-per-view. You'll see a countdown and then it'll begin. So if you're familiar with premieres and stuff, you'll know how this goes. Alright, well, I think I want to end today, even though it's earlier than normal. We just don't have any more time to start anything new. And I'm not going to stop in the middle of Shadowgate, because you know how that is. You stop in the middle of it. I mean, you can save the game, but you stop in the middle of it, then you got to try to remember what you have already done. And yeah, give this game a try if you have it. There's a PC port of it. You can actually play the PC version online. It's available. So alright, so I'm gonna end this. Why? What's that? I would rate the Echo, but she doesn't start for another 15 minutes. I think I want to raid Pudge. I think Pudge would react to the games we just finished playing. Like and